His feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power.
We starting to feel like we rap God. You got all our music on your crack pod. We finna murder the beat soon as the track drop. Cause we starting to feel like we rap God.
Big shout out. Good morning to everyone watching. It's Jrod on Point. We are here. IRL is the first IRL, true crime IRL. So we're gonna talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's that simple. Different format is back to the big channel. Try to do the show in the small channel over here. Try to come over here and talk about true crime and kick back, relax, a little bit more laid back. Let's see what we got here today. Just to start the conversation, big shout out to everyone watching. I know I'm not an algorithm. Got 12 people watching. Talk to me in the chat. Jrod on Point. We're chilling, relaxing. We're gonna talk about quite a few things. How about if I don't know. Let's take a look at what's going on with the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case. Just to start, excuse my voice, a little bit under the weather. No gelling, no going crazy today. It's the first live stream IRL. It's just see what we do for quite a few hours. Make sure that y'all subscribe, click like, subscribe, share the content. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App, TheOnPointFamily. That'll be great. It'll be very, very, very appreciated. Big shout out to those watching. Let's see what we got in the Idaho 4 world. This is what is called what irrelevant. It's stuck with relevance. Big shout out to Birdy. He said, nobody's questioning this. Should we get into this right away? Oh no, let's see. I mean, it's IRL. We do whatever we want, right? I think the background music was a little bit too high. I'll leave it there. Let's see what he's talking about.
Vanz shoe print. And you could say, well, Birdy, that's just our opinion. What's an expert going to say? There's no way that anybody is capable of telling that many bold-faced lies with a smirk on their face. There's no way that all of these people in the justice system can be in on railroading somebody when it's this big of a headline. There's no way.
So Birdy's talking about railroad. He's talking about Bryan Kohberger getting railroaded. So far within this video, I could agree with him if he's talking about Bryan Kohberger getting railroaded by Idaho State. Let's continue.
Hey, that now that everything is released, there's not a line of defense attorneys out the door to get Bryan Kohberger a fair trial or retrial. There's no way that any of this happens unless after a certain point, Bryan Kohberger was looped into it because the people this was tied to or connected to could not become public.
And here we go.
Welcome to the freak show, the best in town.
I don't know if that's copyright.
And you could say, well, Birdy, that's just our opinion. What's an expert going to say? I brought up Jeffrey Gentry, who's going to be on a stream next Wednesday. And after the stream yesterday, let's take a look at what he said about this latent footprint. So let's all keep in mind, as everybody likes to say to us, we're not professionals. Well, we have a professional right here that says from a pattern comparison standpoint, the shoe impression outside Dylan's room does not align with a Vanz outsole. That's huge. Like this guy's probably done more death investigations than whoever did this investigation. That's what I'm saying.
And you know what's crazy? It was crazy that since the very beginning, the conversation of the shoe print outside of Dylan Mortensen's door, everybody was saying that it was a Vanz shoe. And we was talking about, well, if it was Vanz, Dylan had Vanz, allegedly. The girls have Vanz, like that's more likely like the girls like to wear Vanz. We saw in the shoes that were coming out, few Vanz. Some of them we allege blood in the bottom or something like that. I don't know. It was a lot of conversation in the beginning, but for at this moment, the conversation being like, for the conversation be like, now it doesn't match with being a Vanz outsole. Vanz footwear typically features small, closely packed diamond patterns. The observed impressions show larger, more widely spaced diamonds, suggesting a different class of footwear, potentially a high-key shoe or boot. Compatible threads patterns can be seen in brands such as Rock and Run. Can you think of a similar brand with a diamond pattern outsole? That's crazy. Continue.
And Vanz footwear typically features small, closely packed diamond patterns. The observed impression shows larger, more widely spaced diamonds, suggesting a different class of footwear, potentially a hiking shoe or boot. Comparable tread patterns can be seen in brands such as Rock and Run. Can you think of similar brands with diamond patterned outsoles? Think of how big this is. We have a top expert that came on the stream that really wasn't super interested in the case leading up to this, but was willing to come on and give his unbiased opinion on the crime scene photos. And now we've been texting for a week, and he's like, I cannot stop looking into this. I also have a video from Jeffrey Gentry that,
I mean, in my opinion, when you take a look at the title Idaho 4, Bryan Kohberger case, you could find so many things within the YouTube true crime hemisphere. You could find such a true crime drama within content creators, such as like myself and others. You could find good information, bad information. But at the end of the day, though, allegedly it's all for the sake of entertainment. But when you look at that entertainment with a wider scope, open mind and you look into the details,